Hi, this week you are going to be working on lab task card number 6. So please make sure that you have that task card and your assignment book at the piano with you. This week you are going to try to memorize a piece of music that you have played before. Okay? You're going to want to choose a piece that you know pretty well. Okay, you don't have to have it memorized, because that's the point of the lesson today, is learning how to memorize a piece of music. But you want to make sure that you pick a piece that you have all of the correct fingerings and that you have all of the correct rhythms. Okay, because you don't want to memorize a piece of music incorrectly. Okay, so it goes without saying that building your memory is a process. An athlete doesn't start off with advanced technique. Okay, they don't start off with a 6-minute mile if they've never run a mile. Okay, and the same thing is true with memorizing your music. Okay, you can't memorize your piece of music that you're not able to play all the way from beginning to end without stopping. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're choosing the piece that you want to memorize. You have to have all of the right notes, all the right rhythms, and be able to play it from beginning to end without stopping. After you've chosen your piece, the thing that you're going to do is pay attention to the notes and the sounds and the phrases. Okay, it helps if you're able to sing the piece and not only use your eyes and your hands, but also your ears in the memorizing process. Okay, when you start to work on memorizing, you want to pick just a few bars of the music to play. The more advanced your music is, the more bars you'll be able to do at one time. But for right now, your music is between 4, 8, 10 bars long. So you are only going to pick a small amount to start with. You're going to pick 1 or 2 measures. All right? I'm going to open up a book right now. And I'm going to go to Unit 4. Okay? I'm going to go to Unit 4 and pretend I was going to try to memorize this piece. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look through, scan through, and make sure that I remember everything that I had to play in this piece. Okay? I'm going to sing it through in my head. Then I'm going to pick 1 or 2 bars and start working on that. I would start from the beginning and play the first 3 notes, then rest. Do, 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 sh, do, 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 sh. Play it through a couple times, then I'm going to close my eyes and see if I can repeat that same measure without looking. If I'm able to do it, then I'm going to now add 1, 2, or 3 notes of the next measure. Okay? So I play do, 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 sh, do, 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 sh. Do it again, looking at the music, listening to it with my ears. Okay? Play it again. Then I'm going to close my eyes and try to repeat it. Try to think about seeing that music on the page, even though your eyes are closed. Think about what that looks like. Think about what your hands are doing. I would now, if I'm able to do that, add the next measure. Okay? We'll play that measure just a few times by itself, because now I have 2 measures that I'm adding it to. So I'm going to play those 2 notes that are in that measure by themselves a couple times. Then I might add this measure, do, 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 sh, able to do that, now I put all three together. Play that a couple, few, 3, 2 times, okay? Until I can do that easily, then I'm going to close my eyes and try to repeat the process. I'm thinking about what I saw in my mind, okay? Trying to imagine that music on the page, all right? So now you're going to press stop, and you're going to try to memorize a piece of music. All right, spend only about 5 minutes on that, and then come back to the video. Welcome back. The next thing that we're going to do today is we're going to do some improvising. Improvising is when you play music that doesn't have any music. Okay, you are making it up in your head. You're making it up in your mind. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to pick 3 words that are either 3 or 4 syllables long. Okay, spaghetti, spaghetti, marinara sauce, marinara sauce. That one's 5. Okay, spaghetti, marinara sauce, and maybe this one I'll do a 2 syllables since I have a 3 and a 5. I'm only going to do meatballs. Okay. Now I've picked my 3 words. You can pick any words that you want. Maybe you'll pick different classes that you have at school: mathematics, chemistry, physical education, maybe. Okay. Or maybe you want to pick some fruits: strawberry, blueberry, watermelon. Okay. You can pick whatever you want. Maybe you want to use names of people. Mrs. Peterson. All right. Principal Hagen. Anything that you want. We're going to use those rhythms and those that are in the words that you picked, and we're going to make music with it. So the first thing that I chose was spaghetti. 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 I'm going to use 3 black keys. Okay? I'm going to use the 3 black keys. I'm going to use my right hand and I'm going to use my left hand. But I'm going to keep that word only on one hand. It doesn't matter what fingers I use. Okay? So I'm going to keep it on my left hand. Spaghetti, 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 spaghetti. All right? Now if I was using fruits, maybe I did strawberry or blueberry, or maybe I did watermelon. Okay, so I'm going to play with the syllable, but I used spaghetti. Okay, spaghetti. Now on my right hand, I did marinara sauce. Marinara sauce. Spaghetti, marinara sauce. Those are fast. Spaghetti, marinara sauce. Then I did meatballs. Meatball, spaghetti, marinara sauce. Meatball, spaghetti, marinara sauce. Meatball. I'm going to play that on just groups of 3 black keys and 2 black keys. Try to make up a piece as well. Pick those 3 words, 2, 3, 4 syllables. Use the rhythms of the words to improvise a piece on the black keys using right hand and left hand. Make sure you have your headphones in. Have fun.